So, as you guys all know, we are discussing about the features. So, fourth feature is basically for the best ventilation is the large respiratory surface. Three we have discussed in the previous video. Large surface area of respiratory membrane. For example, alveoli should have many foldings for the gases exchange when it is larger as compared to the size of the volume of the living organism. There are millions of alveoli. Okay, if we can see that millions of alveoli, that can it is if we compare those alveoli with the living organism, that will be larger than that. Like these are the foldings of the alveoli. So the gases exchange take place from this folding, this. If this why, because of the large surface area. If we talk about the alveolar size, this, so only the gases exchange, for example, take place by only these four sides. So this is the less surface area, so the gases exchange will be not take place properly. This is the large surface area, so the gases exchange basically take place will be more properly and the more diffusion will occur. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the factor which affect the rate of diffusion. It depend upon more blood vessels like the network of blood vessels for the alveoli, from alveoli to blood for the passing of the oxygen, and then releasing of the carbon dioxide from the alveoli and to release out from the body. Okay, next is the steep concentration gradient. As you guys all know that gradient is always between the two things. Like there should be the highly concentration of the diffusion or ventilation. Like if in the alveoli the oxygen level is more, just because we have inhaled it, and in tissue the oxygen level is less. Okay, if we talk about the in cell, so there the oxygen level will be high and oxygen level will be less, and the you can say the carbon dioxide level will be more to release out, because oxygen is utilized. So you can see that there should be the two simple diffusion will be always between the two things. Okay, highly difference, there should be the highly difference, like opposite. If one thing is greater, so second thing should be um, smaller. So that is the highly difference for the good exchangement, so that should be there. Okay, so this was about the factors which affect the rate of diffusion. Okay, next is the respiratory pigment, which is hemoglobin, which iron contain. So that we are going to discuss in the next video. So this was the remaining feature, and this was the factors we have discussed in the next video. We have just discussed the one factor. Okay, so it depend upon what? It depend upon the more blood vessels, like the network of the blood vessels. For the highly concentration diffusion or the ventilation, there should be the highly difference for the good exchange. For the simple diffusion, as you guys all know, the simple diffusion basically occur without energy. Okay, that's where we're calling that as the only diffusion, not the active transport. So this was about today's video.